Hi guys, welcome to Xbox On. Now, there are a ton of free demos available to play via the Xbox Store.
Yeah, some demos you'll just end up coming across and end up playing over and over again, trying out a different way or trying to beat your highest score. So here are some demos you have to try out on the Xbox One. Telltale is notorious for giving away the first episode of its adventure game series completely free. When each of these series are 5 episodes long, as they usually are, you're getting 1/5 of an entire game for no money whatsoever. That's a good deal, and if only for the couple hundred of achievement points that you unlock per episode. Right now, you can grab the first episodes of Guardian of the Galaxy, Minecraft Story Mode, Game of Thrones, and Tales from the Borderlands without paying a single penny. Sure, you could gather up some pennies and throw them out of your bedroom window and hope a Telltale developer finds it, but the chances of that are very, very small. You simply have to admit that. Download these trials and you'll be getting some of the most gripping storytelling available on the Xbox One. Of course, they're so gripping that you'll probably want to go out and buy the subsequent episodes just to see how they unfold. But it's nice to know you can also just play the first episode completely free and then make up the rest of the story in your head. I love that bit in my Brains episode of Guardians of the Galaxy where I turned into Star-Lord and then me and Rocket Raccoon win a game of duos on PUBG. A great narrative.
With Agent 47 setting off to the exotic likes of Paris, Hokkaido, and Marrakesh in Hitman, it's easy to forget that his journey all started in a secret training facility deep in the mountains. And brilliantly, you don't have to pay an entry fee to access it. Hitman's prologue is entirely free and tells the origin story of how he came to be the hairless deathbringer he is today. Also gives you a glimpse of that bald head in 4K on Xbox One X. You've never seen skin so smooth and hairless. The prologue actually consists of 2 separate missions. The first sees you hop aboard a luxury yacht to take out an infamous cat burglar. I say yacht, it's really a fake yacht filled with actors because it's meant to be a recreation of a previous mission that another agent went on. Look, the sky is curtains. The second mission is even more substantial, seeing you visit a military airfield in Cuba to assassinate a Soviet spy. And you've got a lot more freedom in this one. You can dress as a soldier and machine gun your target down, for instance, or kill him with a jet's faulty eject seat. Not only do these 2 missions teach you how to play Hitman, but they're great little sandboxes that you can experiment in over and over. Go on, whack as many actors with hammers as you want. These are rubber hammers, right? We're meant to be acting.
From one assassin to another, Styx is like if Hitman took place in a twisted fantasy realm and Agent 47 was a little green goblin. And just like Hitman, you can go onto your Xbox right now and download an entire level of it for free. There's so much that you can do in it. You can use Styx's mobility to climb through the multi-layered sandbox and get new vantage points. You can hide in a barrel. You can even zipline, and you really haven't lived until you use the zipline with your bare hands. That would shred any ordinary person to bits, but not old Styx. There's a real focus on light and darkness in this game, and you can avoid detection by snuffing out lamps of your little clammy hands and sticking to the shadows. And since Styx is an ingenious little creature, you can use cool powers like my personal favourite, the ability to puke up clones of yourself to distract enemies. It's just a really underrated fantasy stealth game, and for the low price of free, it's well worth checking out this hefty demo. Just brace yourself for a few insults, because whenever you die, Styx lets loose directly into the screen. What a jerk. You know, I can kill you whenever I like. I don't care, I've got all day.
You know a demo is going to be pretty good when it's called a production. NBA 2K18 The Prelude is exactly what it says it is, and that is a prelude to the main game. Your actions here feed back into NBA 2K18, and I'll give you an example. You start by creating a character, such as Larry here, and by registering an account, you can download this character into your NBA 2K18 game. The whole demo is set up as an inner city basketball trial. You have to sign up with this lady and choose your position, then you hit the courts to battle your peers. I'm building my brand early by acting like a winner. The crowd loves me. Do well in matches and you'll be spotted by an agent who'll come up to you and give you his card. There's something about this guy I don't trust. Anyway, download the prelude and you're not just getting a chunk of the base game letting you practice and all that, but you're getting an entirely new downloadable experience that lets you get off to the best possible start in NBA 2K18. Go on, Larry, my son.
You get 6 tracks to play in the Trials Fusion demo. Okay, that doesn't sound like much, but trust me, 6 is all you need for a solid afternoon of free fun. That's because each of the Trials tracks comes with its own leaderboard, and reaching the top of the leaderboard is the whole point of the Trials series. It's all about shaving seconds off of your time by pulling a stunt here and feathering the throttle a little more there. Getting slightly better times as you aim for that elusive perfect run is so addictive. And that's not all. Each track also comes with 3 unique challenges to try and get, and these change how you play. This challenge, for instance, makes you select the worst bike in the game and asks that you not mess up a single time, which is easier said than done. And another challenge is doing 10 flips in a single run. The demo for Trials Fusion may look tiny, but it will keep the more determined riders out there going for ages. It's the Duracell bunny of video games.
Check it out, I downloaded the TrackMania Turbo demo and I got not 1, but 2 achievements. I've only been playing for 5 minutes. I've literally just driven in a straight line. If you want to give your gamer score a nice little boost without spending any cash, you can't do much better than this demo. But what's more is that the TrackMania Turbo demo gives you access to loads of parts of the full game, and not just a thin slice. You can try a handful of tracks from the campaign for starters to get to grips with the handling of the cars. You can build your own track across a massive stretch of land, like I'm doing here. You can try out the hot seat multiplayer for up to 16 people, where you can each take turns on a course. You can even invite a mate to play the 2 to a controller mode, where 2 players share a single gamepad. I'm playing with producer Matt here, who's on throttle duties, and that's why we've done rubbish. True story, Matt failed his driving test 9 times. Remove your fingers from the pad, Matt.
Now, one of the best and most anticipated game demos every single year is the release of the brand new FIFA Demo, which in recent years allows you to play out a small segment of the journey where you're following the professional career of Alex Hunter, which tends to end on a cliffhanger, which can be slightly frustrating, but is fun to play all the same. You'll just have to buy the full release of the game to find out what happens next. Spoiler alert, he kicks a ball. A lot. But the best thing about the FIFA 18 demo, and why I think everyone should always have it downloaded on their console, even if you're not the biggest FIFA player, is that you're able to play kickoff with a small selection of the top teams such as Manchester City, Manchester United and Real Madrid. It may not be the full game with all the modes, but it's the full game of football with all the tweaks and improvements made to the core game, which is perfect if you just want the game to have the couch co-op when a couple of friends come round your house.
Now, I went into the demo of Scream Ride a bit blind, but I ended up being pleasantly surprised by what was on offer, which is kind of the point of a demo, right? The demo includes 3 modes to it. The first is helping control a roller coaster to make sure it reaches maximum speed. Turning into corners and using your boost power at the right time will help to ace this, and eventually chuck everyone in the ride out in the deep blue ocean. Yeah, can't say I'd be too happy if they introduced this feature at Thorpe Park. The second mode was my favourite, and it's all about maximum destruction. Use capsules filled with innocent people to perfectly time destroying an entire city. It's basically like bowling, but with more fatalities. Going back and trying the mode again and again to improve your total is pretty addictive, as I almost ended with a perfect score, which is more than I can say for the third mode, which is building your own roller coaster. Turns out gravity and stuff are pretty important, as my ride stalled to a pathetic halt. Why not download the demo and see if you can do better? I'm almost 100% sure you can.
Now, our next game demo has come from a franchise very close to my heart, as Thief the Deadly Shadows was one of the very first games that I ever played many years ago, and its newest version, released in 2014, has a demo that you can pick up and play right now on your Xbox One. The demo gives you access to the very first chapter of the game, which will allow you to use a range of different abilities available to you, such as a variety of different arrow types, such as rope and broadhead arrows. You'll also be able to use focus vision, which slows down time, so you can pull off accurate bow shots and, most importantly, see all the loot that you're able to grab. The demo is a lot of fun and gives you an idea of the different types of playstyles available in Thief, filled with secrets such as trying to figure out the safe code while you're trying to grab all the jewelry from the store. Personally, I would definitely recommend giving this demo a go.
Forza Horizon 3 is an incredible game, and the demo is a great little insight into what's available. Set with the lush backdrop of Australia, you'll be hitting crazy speeds in your souped-up car, with beach backdrops, off-road luscious greenery, and beautiful buzzing cities. The demo itself offers a peek into all of these as you get to grips with different cars, such as a hefty 4x4 to go off-road before bombing it down onto a gorgeous beach during sunset. If you're playing on Xbox One X, that sunset is going to look even more beautiful in stunning 4K. You'll be prompted whether you want to buy the game, but feel free to exit out of that window and continue roaming the roads, participating in races and getting some good practice in. Of course, this game is so incredible that I fully recommend giving the entire thing a go, but you'll probably feel the same once you finish the demo. Why not give my driver car a race? You're going down.
So there we have it, a load of free demos that you can go ahead and play for free right now on your Xbox One. Though there are probably some that we've missed, so if you know any, do make sure to share them down in the comments below. Also, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on another video.
And make sure to hit that like button. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye!